Rivalry games in college sports are oftentimes where you can throw the records out the window. Because no matter what happens in a season, no team wants to beat you more. No team knows you more than your rival. With this year's Ole Miss volleyball team fighting its way through a grueling SEC schedule, there has never been a more important time to beat state.
Hey guys, it's Nicole and
Delaney.
And welcome to Gillum.
Welcome to Gillum. So we can show you today around. As soon as you walk in, get the best part.
This amazing court, newly renovated, and honestly it has everything that a volleyball player could need, and it's just perfect for us.
And it's our own facility, which is really nice. Like, we don't have to share the gym with anybody, it's just ours. And yeah.
Let's go to our locker room. It's really, really fancy. We're absolutely spoiled. Everyone comes in here to study, do homework, just relax, and it's just kind of our hangout spot. We are gonna go to the training room.
All right.
This is where we have a lot of our team.
Currently, we're doing some recovery work right now.
So we always come in here before games, after games, just get some treatment done, make our bodies feel good for practice and games, and we spend a lot of time in here.
This is the Emily Strout.
Number 13 on the court, number 1 in our hearts. This is her daily routine to get her legs going.
This is the secret tunnel through the break room that we're not supposed to use, but since you're here, you know we can use it. This is where we get stronger. Newly updated, very nice.
Well, we didn't even have a weight room in Gillum. We had to go to Starnes, and then we would have practice at Tad Pad, and then our games in the pavilion. So we were constantly running all over the place to get all of our stuff done. And so it's really, really nice to have everything just in one area. And we're very, very blessed to have all of it.
Yeah.
So.
All right, thank you for joining us on the tour of Gillum. Hopefully next time you're at Gillum, you feel welcome now that you know where everything's at. But unfortunately, we got a lift, so.
Y'all gotta go.
See ya, thank you.
We've made it through about 2/3 of the semester academically. Winning, losing, whatever, it becomes the toughest part of the season. You know, so how do we continue to stay motivated? That's going to be your choice every day as you come in. The biggest thing today, get the most out of it that you can.
Behind any good leader is a great team. In Ronaldo Pacheco and Tori Plugi, Coach McRoberts has just that.
Nice ball, nice play, guys. Both sides, both sides.
You have to be more loose in your shoulders to have the ball stay on our side of the court with a little lift, but you also have to structure it to get it up all the way up to target.
Yeah!
High pass here, get the ball high.
You have to be here. But look, if you come here, you see everything.
Finish a little bit lower so you're getting hit high. Finish low.
Hey, this is the serve that we will face against Florida. We need someone to replicate that. And I see your big arms. You can do it.
Yeah! That's a good high swing.
Hey, Joe, good speed, okay? Quickly speed the ball.
You probably guessed the wrong way. Yeah, she had more court to work with this way because she was so far over. So because Aubrey followed her that direction, I'd probably take a step over. Yeah.
Yeah. Net. If you are off the net, you can be aggressive all the time. Okay?
Who's your tall blocker on that side?
Naya.
Yeah, so who should you probably tip over?
No.
Not Nayo. Yes. Yeah.
Get together.
Nice grout fit.
That's all I got. That's all I got. I'm warm. That's all I care at this
That's
point.
fine.
What would you call Ronnie's?
What?
You're representing I know you're representing every color in the.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm a colorful guy, you know?
Colorful personalities are something that is not lacking on this team. There are many words you can use to describe sophomore setter Lauren Barrs.
Spontaneous.
Energy.
Smiling. She never stops smiling.
She's got a smile on her face, a typical thing for her.
Barrs with the attack to tie things up at 11. Bivens goes cross-court, a diving effort from Purcell, and then there's Lauren Barrs slamming it home.
She cuts her eyes right at the last second. Right before she tips that ball over, you can see her cut her eyes.
Barrs forced to chase it down, and she'll put it down.
I just try to bring so much energy for the team because I think it helps the other teammates know that like I'm confident in them and they should be confident in me, and that like volleyball is exciting, so we should have a lot of fun. We should be smiling out there, and I swear that like really helps our team win games.
Almost no matter what the situation, that young lady's always smiling. She's a joy to coach.
Having that positive energy out there helps us move on and like side out really quick. It's calming having her just because I know like she's going to make the right decision, and I think she just does a really good job with that.
When you have a setter that's running the show out on the court, the players can look to her and she's got that smile, and it's almost like everything's going to be okay.
That contagious energy was developed in a home full of big-time athletes.
In my family, my dad played football at Notre Dame, and my mom, she swam at Michigan State. And my oldest brother, Brad, he went to Penn State, played football there, and then he went to the Giants for 2 years. And then Blake is my second oldest brother, and he played at Michigan football. And then my third oldest brother, he played at Notre Dame. He still plays there for football. So I also have some other family members involved in there, but that's my immediate family.
I don't know that you'll find a whole lot of families with a better bloodline than that. And again, I think that leads a lot to her competitiveness and her composure under pressure.
She wants to win, and it's in her blood because that's what she's grown up with and that's what she knows. So I think that really helps bleed into our team a lot.
We've talked about it before too. She comes from a family with a pedigree for college athletics. Both parents playing, siblings playing in college. Seeing a little bit of her just athletic IQ there, finding a hole in the...
Barrs to Warnell, blocked. Two-hand push by Barrs. Another kill for Lauren Barrs. That's 3 on the night.
She's gotten to see big-time athletics for a long period of time, and so that her blood runs thick when it comes to the athleticism, the competitiveness part of it.
They're just so humble, I think, too. Like they're all these like big time athletes, and she's come from that, and she also is the exact same way and just the same kind of competitor as they are.
Growing up with 3 brothers, all football players, instilled all the humbleness and toughness Barrs would ever need.
Super competitive in our family. Everybody thought my brothers would probably beat me up or anything, but they hugged me all the time. They were the cutest ones to me. But yeah, super competitive. We would have so many, even like game nights or like flag football, like anything related. We're always competitive with each other.
Having all of them play Division I sports like her entire life, she's just grown up only knowing that and only knowing how to compete.
Oh, I'm sure having brothers and dad that played football, I'm sure they were a little rough with her growing up.
That toughness would be tested in the third set of a match against Memphis when Barrs would take an inadvertent elbow to the face.
Murray, right side, Flowers, one-hand dig by Mulkey. Confusion on the Ole Miss sideline as Lauren Barrs is down.
I was going up for the second ball, because I'm a setter, so we always get second ball, but it was coming tight to the net, kind of in the middle blocker's position. So naturally, like, I would try to go up for it, but once the middle comes in, it's kind of like a free-for-all. Anyone can get it. Totally understand why she would go up for it. She was just trying to get the play done. And I went up there, and we went up at different timings, and she elbowed me as I was still going up, and she was coming down. And got 20 stitches. It just split right open and just like fell to the ground.
And she was fine at first until she like saw the blood. And once she like sat down and everything was like calm, I knew that she was gonna be back soon. She's pretty tough, so.
It was scary because Lauren is such a crucial part of our team. She touches like every play of the game.
She was ready to get back on the court right after it happened. She's over on the sideline and her lips filleted wide open, and it's obvious she's going to have to go to the emergency room to get stitches, and she's asking if she's going to be able to come back in.
So I got off the court and I was like, can I go back in? Like, is that possible? And they're like, no, you need stitches. So I was like, oh, okay. I just had no idea. I was just like, it's probably you can put a Band-Aid on it or something. I really was just numb.
With her toughness unquestioned, she would be able to return to the Rebels playing some of the best volleyball in her career. Posting a career-high 51 assists against LSU, the sky is the limit.
Barr's pushing outside. There's Strout now. Off the hands. Good for a tool kill. Mulkey, here's Barr's. Back one to Warnell. Off of Paige Hammonds. Good for a kill. Purcell on the receive. Barr's outside. Strout. Huge kill.
If she keeps improving the way that she does, it may not show up on the stat line as far as like leaving here as the all-time leader in assists or anything like that, but I think she'll go down as one of the best setters that's ever come through here.
She's always that person coming in multiple times a day for extra reps. She's always here like trying to make her hitters better. If she keeps doing what she's doing, like she can just keep pushing the boundaries. I think she's gonna do a great job. She already has, and I think she'll continue to do that.
Volleyball-wise, I just wanna be the best player I can be. It doesn't even mean about making record. I feel like I'm just really a team player, and I really wanna make everyone else shine as well, you know, because I mean, I am a setter, so you just want to make the plays available for everyone else and really create a legacy for myself as well as the team. So just put Ole Miss on the map. Guess who drew these from the Ole Miss fans?
Our little kid fans, they've been drawing pictures of all the players, and we're gonna guess which one it is.
So number one, here's what it looks like.
They're hitting, so.
That narrows it down a little bit.
Brown hair.
But she's kind of blonde.
She's more blonde. It's just like
Let's go with Bailey?
Let's go with Bailey. We'll go with Bailey.
I think it's Bailey.
It's Leah!
That could be Joe. It's either Joe or Lauren. Nostrils, I'm gonna go Lauren. Lauren! Lauren Barr.
You said?
I think it's Purse.
I think it's Joe.
Okay.
This is her form, though.
Why is Bailey digging?
Yeah,
Bailey's
some
defense. Okay, we should have known. That looks exactly like Bailey when she dives.
All right, we got someone hitting here.
Who's tan on our team? Lauren Barrs.
Because I think this is me. They got blue eyes.
Oh yeah.
I think it could be you.
You're orange. Yeah, look at those beautiful lips. Those
It's
are
Lily.
my lips. Those luscious lips. We call her Lee.
Those are blue eyes.
Leah.
Leah.
Yeah.
We just want to thank all of the kids for coming and drawing these amazing pictures.
And thanks for coming out and watching us.
See you at the next game. Finger point.
Here's A.J. Brown on the catch and run. They still got 2/3 of their nasty wideouts. To Amu for Sanders. throwing it up there. Incomplete, but a couple of penalty markers come flying in. 35-yard try for Logan. And he's now 3 of 4 on the day.
Scores down the Auburn Tigers 17, the Auburn Rebels 9. The whole thing is a horse of the 17 in our nation champions, the volleyball team.
All right, I expect everybody to be out on the game Sunday against State. See you guys there.
The thought for the day is belief. That's one thing that I love about you guys, is that every day that you have come to practice, you've worked hard, you've stayed loving each other through this whole process. So today, when we go out there, believe in yourself, believe in each other, and we have a great opportunity. We have a great opportunity to get a win on our home floor.
Today, ESPN and the SEC Network proudly bring you this big-time rivalry showdown between the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Ole Miss Rebels.
It is always a big match when the Bulldogs stroll into town. A record-breaking crowd of over 1,200 packed Gillum, and it was very clear the importance of this matchup.
You know, it means a lot to both of our universities. It's the only time that we both will be playing each other. So it's really important for us to get the win and in order to hopefully get some momentum for the rest of the season.
I knew going in every year, a lot of people always come and it's always a fun atmosphere, and no matter where they are in the conference, it's always a good game because we're so competitive with each other.
The Bulldogs would come out strong, taking 8 of the first 12 points.
Barrs is going to push Kendall Murr to the back corner. Good swing again by Cooks. Here's Barrs. Right side, Mulkey rejected by the Bulldogs. Topspin serve. Lauren Barrs attacked on the Ole Miss side of things. The Christian Carr swing on the far side off the hands of Barr and out of play.
More than anything, I thought we just weren't executing very well. We weren't passing very well. We definitely weren't attacking the ball.
We were making a lot more errors than they were, and our coach even during timeouts was telling our stats, and we could definitely tell in our hitting percentages and the errors that we were making.
An ace to end the set. Mississippi State comes into the Gillum Center and wins the first game 25-18.
Nothing we can do about how we prepared for this. As it was said multiple times this morning how sloppy we were. All we can do is try to turn it around right now.
Second set underway with Avery Bugg serving. And that's the way you want to bounce back if you're Ole Miss. Avery Bugg with the ace, her first career service ace in the powder blue. Emily Straub high off hands for a kill. Cooks on the roll. Near side, Mulkey kill.
It's obvious kind of by the atmosphere too. A really great crowd here at Gillum, and Ole Miss just playing more like the Ole Miss Rebel team we're used to seeing.
Between sets 1 and 2, that's one of the things that we talked about is, hey, there's nothing we can do about what's already happened. All we can do is try to change our mentality now and play better from here on out. And, you know, it says a lot about our team that they did.
After capturing set 2, 25-21, set 3 would prove to be a swing set that would likely have huge implications on the outcome of the match.
Lauren Barr's back one to Nia Warnell to get the first point of the third set. Here's Straub near side with a powerful kill down the line. Zagunda serving for the Bulldogs. Barrs goes into the middle, and Bailey Scott gets the job done. Double figures for the sophomore Bailey Scott. Warrenton has to hustle in for that approach. Overpass on the way, dealt with by Mulkey.
A good response by Mulkey and a nice swing.
Here's Christian Carr on the far side. Another block by the Rebels. Leah Mulkey's the one celebrating it the most. On the right side, Barrs goes with the attack herself, and it'll end the set and put Ole Miss up 2-1 here in Oxford.
Back to 0-0, all right? We need one more set. Let's win this one. Let's grind it out. Let's go.
With all the momentum on their side, the Rebels would have no problem keeping the record-breaking crowd entertained.
Warrenton with a powerful swing on the outside to give Ole Miss the 7-6 lead. Here's Carr again on the near side, and she's roofed by Warnell.
Yeah!
Timeout taken by Mississippi State. Ole Miss trying to close out this match in 4 games.
It's always really exciting to just pull away from any team in general, but I mean, our coaches believe in us.
We're not supposed to look in the crowd, but I just remember I saw like so many people standing up there, which normally like that has never happened. So it was just such a fun atmosphere. The band was there, which always helps, and I think everyone was just really excited once we started playing well. It was a really fun atmosphere.
And it can also cause some angst for the other team when it gets louder and louder. We've created just such a great home court advantage.
Paige Shaw rolls, Warrenton there. Stroup out of the back row, off hands, and Ole Miss is gonna knock off their rival in 4 games. 25-18 here in game 4.
Yeah! Good game.
So good. We just got a dub over State. They did so well. They played out of their mind.
It always feels good when we beat Mississippi State, and especially when we're at home and we had the entire crowd. Fans were filled, which is awesome. The energy that they brought, it just made it a lot more hype, and great win.
The crowd was awesome. It was really packed, and they were super loud and encouraging and really helpful, and I think they gave us a big edge over Mississippi State.
Falling down early, you're kind of like, well, is this going to be that moment where all of a sudden we kind of crumble and then we don't have it? But I knew the heart of these young ladies and knew that that wasn't going to happen, and they showed that the last 3 sets and took care of business, and we got the win. And I see a lot of good things, coming up for this team, the rest of the season.
This here is the entrance to our locker room. You have to be approved by the secret society.
It looks like an apron or something. Microphone? I wish you was President Rash. Oh, that's how you want it.
Oh my gosh, it's big. It's about to
Oh,
hold the door.
you need a ring? Oh, no.
Are you gonna?
That's tough.
I can't curse. You better open it.
Oh, yeah, no.
Inside more. There we go.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Yeah,